to league action for the Sheffield Steelers on a Wednesday night at the Motorpoint Arena. After a successful Challenge Cup campaign, they welcomed Chris Blight and the Dundee Stars to the arena. Tom Darnell was the man in charge. We are off and running. And it was the Dundee Stars who got off to the best possible start. 22 seconds, in fact. Nice little goal. Big John Mitchell straight out of the American League. Matt Ryan, the former Nottingham Panthers import, and Martin Single picking up assists. Mitchell beats Frank Doyle 22 seconds in. Didn't take the Steelers long to get back to level pegging. 1-1 at 1:30. Good work from Mosienko, but look at the pass and the patience from your Steelers captain Jonathan Phillips. That quick look up, he knows Sarich is coming. Sarich is coming. Sarich has come. First goal back in the new season for Rod Sarich. He's tied it at 1 apiece. What a pass by Jonathan Phillips. Great play jumping in from Rod Sarich. We're tied at 1. Truth be known, it wasn't the best first period for the Sheffield Steelers, and Dundee took the advantage just before the first break. Fabulous work from Blight, and he sits up Robbie Ricky, and at 15:50 the Stars led 2-1. Blight had come back to the arena with some meaning, and what a play that was to set up Ricky. 2-1 Dundee. Had a chance to go 3-1 as well. The Sheffield Steelers at the end of that period were a little bit 6s and 7s. Frank with the poke check, the backhand, and look about that. Just gets the blocker on it, Frank Doyle. What a stop off Martin Single. Into the second period, and words must have been said, because the Sheffield Steelers came out a completely different team. And it was that man, Jonathan Phillips, again, with outstanding work. Look at this for a backhand pass. Phillips, backhand, slightest of touch from Mosienko, and then it fell to Gord Baldwin. 6:39 into the second. Baldwin, again, how many goals has he got this year? Makes it 2 apiece. What a pass, though, from Jonathan Phillips. The slightest of touches from Mosienko for Baldwin to make it 2 each. Penalty coming up. Mitchell for Boarding. That was at 29-12. See it again. Big hit. Boarding call on John Mitchell. Steelers went on the power play. Starts with Jason Hewitt, but it finishes with Matthew Waugh. And for the second home game at the arena running, a tip-in of a shot from Dustin Cone. Cone was to have 4 assists on the night. That was one of them. The tip from Matthew Waugh. We now have the Steelers 3-2 ahead at 29:42. Waugh and Forney go to the net. Forney first, then Waugh, and there's the redirect. Waugh, Matthew Waugh. Chance for the Dundee Stars. Ryan Grimshaw were to have a clinical chance here. Keep your eye on number 22, bottom of your screen. Puck comes to Grimshaw. Big Frank makes the save. Jeff Hutchins took a 2-minute interference minor penalty. But Quick, the ex-NHL import for Dundee, he had no options. Where were his options? His only option was to give the puck away to Dustin Cone. Dustin said thank you very much, and he fed Jonathan Phillips on the back door. Again, Mosienko gets a tip. Phillips, the final touch, and the Sheffield Steelers led 4-2. It was to be the game winner for the Sheffield Steelers. It was also to be the 400th point for Jonathan Phillips. You'll see again, slightest of touches from Mosienko, and there's Jonathan Phillips, just gets a bit on it. It's all it needed. 400 points for Phillips and a game-winning goal. What a captain for the Sheffield Steelers. 4-2, the Steelers led 37-18 on the clock. A roughing call against Jadel Tulip had the Stars on the power play as the second period came to an end, and it was to be the former Panthers signing Matt Ryan, who's the player assistant in Dundee. He would finish off very nice. Blight picked up another assist, so did Big Mitchell, but what a finish. What a nicely worked power play that was as well. 4-3 at the end of the second period. You just don't stop that, do you? Into the third period. and the Sheffield Steelers would extend their advantage. It was that man Tyler Masienko again. Does this a lot, doesn't it? Cuts to the inside. Bang. Beats Chevrier. And the Sheffield Steelers 5-3 up. Tough to find a better player than Tyler Masienko anywhere right now, isn't it? What a finish. Cone and Latulip picked up assists on the Sheffield Steelers' 5th goal. Dundee had a late 4-minute power play. Cone off on a double minor, but it was an empty net for Jay Latulip. Phillips again picked up the assist, a 1+3 night for the Steelers captain, but Latulip shoots and scores into the empty net with a handful of seconds remaining. The Sheffield Steelers victorious. Another good night for Frank Doyle. Chris Blight would pick up the Man of the Match award. Purpose Media were our match sponsors. But 1+3, including your 400th point, meant that Jonathan Phillips would be the Man of the Match, and he would also do the hot lap. Everybody's going to do something a bit different now. Fans loved it, everybody loved it. And after that Man of the Match performance, let's hear what your captain Jonathan Phillips had to say, speaking to BBC Radio Sheffield's Peter Spencer. Then, of course, your coach, Gerad Adams.
You must be a bit out of breath after that hot lap, but talk me through the game tonight.
Yeah, it was a good game. We had a lot of possession. We just couldn't get the puck in the back of the net at first, but we battled through. I think our possession of the whole game was, I think we had the puck the whole time, to be honest, and then you went down and scored a couple of times, but I thought it was a good game.
Talk me through your own game tonight. A goal, 2 assists and 400 Elite League points. Yeah,
it's nice to contribute, obviously, and our line's been playing well of late, and it's just together tonight we finally managed to get some goals in the back of the net, which was I thought it's been coming. We've had some great chances and we've been playing well, but we just haven't had those lucky bounces, and tonight they went our way.
4 wins out of 4 in the league. Sometimes we look like we made it a little bit more difficult for ourselves though tonight.
Oh, we made it incredibly hard for ourselves, especially in the first period. Our willingness to compete wasn't there right off the bat. Credit to them, I thought they played incredibly well all night, but we got better as the game went on and our skill kind of took over. We were able to score the 6 goals, and these are difficult games. I think anytime you play any team in our league, and I think results have proven that from other games throughout, that you need to be at your best. And if you're not at your best and still able to grind out 2 points, it's a good thing.
All of us in the crowd, when they see us come out for the second period and score 2 quick goals, they'll say, "Oh, I bet G threw the teacups and really had a rant and a rave and got them going." But is that what happens in a dressing room when you've had, say, a poor first period, or is it a little bit more focus and control than that?
It's more controlled. It's more expressing yourself as a coach. Encourage the players to be themselves. And I'm the same way, and it's what's acceptable, what's not acceptable for play, and just point a few things out that we weren't doing well. Address it, and then talk about things that we need to do better. And you do have to try to keep it positive as much as you can, but there wasn't too much to be positive after the first period. But we got better as the game went on. The guys responded and they executed as it went down, so I'm really happy for the players.
Would one positive tonight again be the penalty kill, especially that big kill at the end?
Yeah, it's been excellent for us. Forwards, defensemen, everybody. We've been doing very well, and our best penalty killer every night has been Frank Doyle. He's been outstanding for us, and he's been, I can't say enough good things about him.
Just talk to us quickly about Jonathan Phillips, 400 points in the Elite League and a 4-point night tonight.
Yeah, it's excellent for him to do that. He's one of those players that we needed more from when we went a little bit shorthanded, and he's not necessarily a guy that we do expect scoring from every night. So he doesn't need to step up in the secondary scoring. But he's been playing extremely well. He's working hard. He's skating hard, and he does a lot of little things, like you said, like the penalty kill. He's outstanding on. So to get the 4 points, to get him at home, it's a great thing. He played extremely well tonight.
With the games coming so quickly, thick and fast, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, you've only got a couple of days now. Do you give the guys rest time, or are they back in on tomorrow morning and away we go again?
No, they need rest and recovery time. Friday is going to be not an important practice because, you can look at it and use every cliche you can, but we do need to have an extremely good practice Friday to lead into an extremely good performance on Saturday.